everybody, Jason Holland here at Elevate Outdoors with the one and only Mike Corbishley from Pheonix Boats. And we are super excited to talk to you guys about the brand new Pheonix Elite X, the 921 Elite X. We just brought Pheonix in here at Elevate Outdoors. And so what's cool is that we've got the brand new boat here in the shop right now that folks can come in and check out. So we're gonna take a video with Mike. He's gonna walk us through the changes. Stay tuned, I think you're gonna like what you see.
Starting right here on the front deck, we've gone an inch wider back here at the console and 2.5 inches wider up here at the bow. So a giant front deck. You can fit 2 people up here, use your electronics, both flip different directions, whatever you want to do. For high school fishermen, you can put 3 people up on this deck and you won't have a problem. So a gigantic deck, and then this is on the 921. On the 920 Elite X, we've actually gone 4 inches wider up at the bow and 2.5, or excuse me, it's the same at the console, but it's 4 inches wider up at the bow on the 920 Elite X and 2.5 on the 921. So bigger deck size and then a ton of other little feature improvements. All right, this is probably where we've seen the most change from the Elite to Elite X. We've gone to a totally new console design. This is our E console design. You'll notice everything is all through bolted on this console. So if you're a big water fisherman or if you're a guy that just doesn't like to tighten up your screws over time, this is for you. So this console stays completely tight. It's all through bolted, and we've got new access panels if you need to get in here and mess with your electronics in any form or fashion. You'll also notice back here we've got a new accent piece here on the console that ties in the outside colors of the boat into the console. We've also got a brand new seat design as well. So brand new seats, nice sporty look and design to these, kind of match some of those sharpened up edges that you can see throughout the boat that have changed also from the Elites to the Elite X. You can see those ridges in the hull and on the inside there, things like that. And from there, we could even go to the center box, aka we call it the tank lid, but essentially the area between your seats here is all fiberglass, nice clean look. You've got stainless on the net holder here. Real clean look all the way around the boat. We've got a new contoured, that same contoured look we've got on the switch panels up at the bow. Carbon fiber design right here at the on the switches. And you've got the ability to upgrade that switch panel to our XE switches, which is our push button switches as well. So,
I'll tell you a couple of things that really stood out, Mike, when I looked at it. Of course, the seats, got that contour, I call it the racing seat design. Really wraps around you and it makes you feel secure when you're in the big water and the waves. And then just the overall stainless accents throughout. And to me, again, it's always about the details. And the fact that you've got just those accent pieces, not only does it look good, it's functional, wears a long time. And for guys that are buying boats that are going to keep them 3, 5, 20 years, that's always super important. And then the console, I mean, the fact that this is sitting with a 16 on it and it all fits. A lot of times you see boats that have a 16-inch graph or a 15 or whatever the case may be, and it just looks way unproportioned. The way the console is built, it all ties and flows together. So super impressed.
Yeah, we actually dropped the console down 2 inches as well. This part right here is dropped down 2 inches to accommodate those larger graphs. So if you're someone who's not as gifted with height, then you've got the ability to still see over a large screen here at the console. So.
Yeah, super excited about the way it looks. And honestly, it's the cool accents that they put and just the way that they brought that, tying in that the flake from the outside here at the console really looks good. Super excited about this one.
Yeah. It's a sleek design for sure. Some of the things that haven't changed up here, the deck layout on this 921 Elite X is going to be the same. We've got 4 different boxes. You've got your port side rod storage, big center box, starboard side rod storage, and then a day box over here. If we open up our passenger side rod box, you'll notice right here we've changed the design for the way the rods stow. You don't have to worry about trying to shove individual rods into individual tubes. Nice big center tube right here. And then in this center box, On this boat specifically, we've got the sliding tackle storage system. So great from a storage standpoint. I use this personally as my day box. So I'll put some of my jig trailers, my worms, finesse stuff, you know, whatever it is that you want to put in different categories right here. You've also got a nice little spinnerbait holder. This is all notched in the top of this piece of plastic here, so you can put your spinnerbaits and stuff like that in there. But again, this slides. 3,700 Plano boxes fit perfectly up the center here, and then you've got the ability to store plastics and other boxes down the sides. Ruler right here for nice easy access. You catch a fish, put it on the board. You can put it on the board, and then we've got our new drawer, new stainless drawer here, which is super high quality. You can pull that thing out, you know, store your scale and your coal tags in that box. Put them on the scale, put them on a coal tag, put them in the live well, keep fishing. So a lot of stuff that's nice and well thought out. Another feature that's been around on these Pheonix boats for a long time is our built-in net storage here in the cockpit. Nice clean storage system, gives you the ability to not have to have this laying around on the bottom of the boat all day while you're trying to move around and get around the cockpit. So this folds out, you can lay it out, catch fish throughout the day, net fish, and when you go to store it at the end of the day, we'll just put it back like this and back in our net storage. Another thing on this boat we'll talk about here, this has got non-skid in the cockpit. You've got the ability to do carpet if you're a carpet fan. I like the non-skid, and you'll notice that we have all nice fiberglass center box. We call this a tank lid. And you can choose your colors on this as well, which is really nice. So if you want it to match a certain accent on the outside of the boat and put it in the center, you can do that. Slam latches all the way throughout. I think we talked about that. And then again, on these seats, totally new seat design that kind of hug you, like Jason said, and it's just really nice running down the lake. Very comfortable. Black billet handles. You'll notice these black billet handles right here and in the back of the boat, back there on the transom. Super nice co-angler rod storage right here. You can, you know, you've got your rod tubes, the ability to store 3 or 4 different rods in here as a co-angler. So if you're traveling on the road, or if you just want to use it as additional storage, you can do that. So tying this all together, we've got the non-skid in the cockpit, and then we've got another upgrade option here on this model. This is a non-skid deck mat kit, and we also offer that non-skid in the splash well area as well. There's so many different options for these boats that you can really customize and build it to how you want. That goes from anything from electronics to power poles to your battery setup to switching at the console. You've got the ability to really customize all of this stuff on this boat. Wheels, colors, you can build it out however you want on the Pheonix website. It's pretty nice. Gives you that, you know, your personal look and feel to your own boat. One of the things that people don't think about all the time, but is an extremely important part of your purchase, is going to be the trailer. Here on the trailer, you've got a new 4,200 pound torsion axle, big bearing on big bearing design here in the wheels. And these are our new ELX wheels. It's a 14-inch black wheel. Super nice and sleek design. Everything all kind of ties together from the sharpened up edges here on the trailer that match the new lines in the boat, on the console, in the seats. It all ties together. I mean, we've got the Fulton F2 jack up here up by the bow, man, all kinds of improvements all the way around.
Well, I tell you, it's the trailer is the one thing when it comes to bass boats that just kind of gets overlooked, but is so absolutely critical. And it's amazing the amount of trailers that we work on consistently. And you can just see a kind of a pattern. But what I really like about this, personally, I'm not a big fan of fiberglass fender guards. I like the metal. But what I also like about it is you got strategic steps all throughout this. So of course you got them on the front, the bow, which is really great. But if you're trying to reach over there, great places to step. And then with the the diamond pattern, not only does it look sharp, more importantly, it's functional. Right? And that's a big aspect of it.
And going back to that, like the nice thing about a Pheonix is we have whatever options you want. If you're a guy that fishes brackish water and you want an aluminum trailer, we'll sell you. We have an aluminum trailer option. We've got a steel trailer option. We've got the ability to do fiberglass fenders. So you don't need to have this exact setup. If you're like, man, I've always had fiberglass fenders and that's what I want, we'll build it for you.
Sure.
Those options are there on that website. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love the fact that you got the overall customization. The guys, of course, we'll have stock boats here, but for guys that want something very specific, it's what I love about Pheonix, all the level of detail you can do, all the way down to the type of trailer. Just to allow those guys that want to marry everything up and do everything specifically they want it, they've got the option.
Yep, that's exactly right.
All right, I want to thank Mike for coming in and spending some time with us here on the brand new Elite X 921, but more importantly is, man, we're super pumped to have Pheonix here at Elevate Outdoors. Great brand, been around a long time, has a great reputation, and more importantly is having a great rep that comes in and can support us. So it all ties in together. We obviously support our customers as you, as the OEM, supports us. Already had a long-standing relationship, so that just really marries up real well. So guys, make sure you come by and check out the brand new 921 Pheonix Elite X, as well as make sure you come by and check out everything we have here at Elevate, from fishing tackle, service, all the different parts. But again, Mike, man, appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. We're excited to work together for sure.